Hi everyone, this is Vaniemermaid. Welcome back to my channel. So in this episode, there's no Pokemon Go. Of course, we'll briefly talk about it because it's related to walking. But this episode is about the Conqueror challenge. It's like a virtual challenge. You have to download the app. You, of course, it's paid. Like the app is free, but you have to pay for the challenge in order to receive a reward in the end, an actual medal. So how I got to this, it was my coworker slash friend. She found it on Instagram. You know me, like you know how everyone find things on Instagram, right? So she found it on Instagram. She recommended me because she knows I like Avengers, Marvel stuff. So this thing looks like Marvel's medal, and then you can like take it off and the stones like in the movie, like you take out the stones and then you plug into the infinite gauntlet, and then so it's like movable and collapsible or whatever you call it. But so that influenced me. I did do research before I actually buy anything on Instagram, because every time I hear stuff on the radio, don't buy beauty product from Instagram because you may have allergic reaction sometimes to some chemical. But anyway, so I googled it. It's a legit company. They have been, I don't know how long it has been going on, but they've done lots of themes like Osaka walk for 45 miles. They're currently doing some kind of green Earth Day environment thing. Like I wanted that panda one. There's a panda one, and there's some kind of bird that looks like kiwi or kiwa. I know I pronounced it wrong, but yeah, there is something going on right now if you want that promo. And then I did not know there's a Mother's Day medal as well. So I was like, ooh, I was like into it. So anyway, so I started the challenge, only the Avengers one. So see what happens, okay? So this is the app that when you're at home, it looks like this, right? So I screenshot it beforehand. So like, this is the app. So like, I'll show you my first screenshot here. This was the Saturday, the first week. I started the challenge on April 1st, but then when you, of course, have to wait 24 hours for your steps to read. So technically, like it reads April 1st, but it doesn't pull over, your data doesn't like actually show until April 2nd. So you gotta wait 24 hours. And then you also have to open the app twice. So like, I had to, this other screenshot is this morning, and then this is the screenshot right now, or actually the video right now. It's 55%, so I'm halfway there, which I'm so super excited. So it takes how long? People on Instagram like post it, or Facebook, there's a Facebook community, it takes them like about 9 days, so like about 2 weeks. But I'm behind because if you remember my previous video, that I had allergies last week, so I lost like 1 week of opportunity of completing this challenge. So right now it is like, I'm gonna go into the map, and it says I'm 12 days. I should be able to complete this already. Like this is Reactor, which is Iron Man, which is 82 miles. And then you can challenge yourself at the bottom right here. The goal, it says 12 days, remaining 44. I forgot what was the default when you edit it. It was supposed to be 9 weeks. I forgot that's the default. So I changed it and do some kind of weird estimate saying that every week I can do 10.24 miles. It's just an estimate. It's not accurate. So that's when I do 10.24 miles, it's equal to 8 weeks to complete this. Some people leave it the way it is. When I see it, it says 42 days. So that's good. Some people like challenge themselves to do 42 days to complete this, but they actually complete this very faster than me, of course. But remember, I'm new to this app, and I don't know what I'm doing because I just want to make sure I can experiment like how my steps are calculated. And then so like you receive journeys, next checkpoint, and then you unlock rewards. I'm not going to show lots of rewards, but the postcard, and you get at the bottom you see the numbers. That is your badge number, or your a marathon number. And then when you go to the map, this is where your stat is at. I have to zoom out, try not to spoil much anything. So right now I just passed Dr. Doom and Dr. Pepper, or Pepper Pop, Pepper Potts. I think that's how to pronounce her name. Anyway, so yeah, so you see these blue things, like so you see these things. The gold one is just you completed something, and then you get a reward, like a postcard or a information what this is. Like for example, this is like the hammer one. Like let me Googled spoil one thing. Like the first suit Iron Man has, I think it's Mark 1. Mark 1, the first suit that Iron Man has. Yeah, I think it's Mark 1. Yeah. And you see these some kind of blue dots right here, like right here, very small one. That's where I was left off, and then you see some blue dots here. That, yeah, those two blue dots were my terrible ones on Monday and Tuesday because I didn't walk. I just wanted to walk around the house because I was not feeling well with allergies. So yeah, so those blue dots. And then sometimes you get these gold ones like randomly, like that's where you are, like your pace. So right now my pace is, if you also expand it further above here, it says I'm 28.1 miles ahead of my planned pace, which is a good thing. So like I can like try to speed things up. Like I know I'm behind and all that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so what I recommend is open your app twice. So when you open your app, it doesn't read your stuff information. I don't know if it's a glitch or it's just trying to recognize your mobile data, Wi-Fi, so it's not registering earlier. So then I recommend you open your app second time. It will read your current status, which is like the official 24-hour status. So yeah, so instead of so right now I have 45.63 miles completed versus whatever it was earlier this morning. So like I was saying, I was trying to experiment how to calculate these things. So I use Samsung Health, which is like, so they basically have to carry this phone around to calculate my steps, because I also need this phone to calculate my steps to, like, for Pokemon Go, because I need to hatch my Poke eggs. So what I also use, like I bought, so I'm not sure if any of these things work. So like this is not an iWatch, okay? This is just a regular like smartwatch, okay? I was being cheap. I was just trying to buy something that's fitness related. So yeah, so it does do phones. I don't know what kind of smartwatches this start with a T. So it does like talk on the phone and all this stuff, but I can't talk. I can only hear from the phone, which is weird. But anyway, from the smartwatch. But anyway, so it all depends on everyone. So I use this Samsung Health. For Google Fit, for some reason the app Conqueror Challenger is not compatible to Google Fit anymore. I'm not sure why. I'll just put a screenshot here why. They said it's not going to be compatible in 2026, or they're getting rid of Google Fit, which is a bad thing if it's Pokemon Go related, because we rely on Google Fit for Pokemon Go. So we shall see what will happen in the future for the game itself or Pokemon Go. But in this case, so I have to use my phone, carry around with me and all that stuff. So I wasted money on the smartwatch. However, since it's a fitness watch, I'm using it because it's good for keeping track of my heartbeat and all that stuff when I'm doing yoga. I did not know I burn calories in yoga. Gentle yoga too. I was like, wow. So this is going to be a good experiment for me personally and for mental health, like how my goals are met each time I'm doing my exercise. So thank you for joining me in this video. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in the Conqueror Challenge. I am not sponsored by this app. I wish I am. But anyway, so see you guys in the next video, which I will complete it. And I'll tell you how far I completed or how long was it completed. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye.